Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Manchester City have just beat Burnley 3-0 in the Carabao Cup and I'm absolutely delighted. I'm nearly as delighted as I am with being supported by OneFootball again. OneFootball are absolutely excellent. Please do me a favour right now this second. Go and download OneFootball in the link in the description below. It's an absolutely fantastic app. It's sleek, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. Essentially, it's Ferran Torres in an app. Please go download it in the link in the description below. It helps support this channel and it blesses yourself with loads of OneFootball goodness. It's right there. Go and download. You can't click that, unfortunately, because it's on screen right now. But go to the link in the description below and give yourself some OneFootball goodness for all your Manchester City news, stats, and information. But let's talk about that result, because that was good. Hello to everyone joining in for this live stream. Well, that thing's going to carry on there. I'll get rid of that banner as soon as it's finished, this kind of little loop it's doing right now. But that was a really good game tonight. I'm really impressed with City. I thought they were absolutely excellent. And I'm absolutely delighted. Hello to everyone here. 243 people have joined in already. It's good to see some familiar faces as well. Everyone joining in the comments. I will get to your questions in general soon, but I want to talk about the game for the next 5 minutes or so before I get to your questions. So don't worry if I miss your questions. I will get to yours. Firstly, I want to say, how good does that feel to watch City actually be composed and beat a team and play some nice, energetic, intense football? I'm almost certain that Guardiola's intention for sending out such a strong team was to send a message to these players that they've got to go out and perform better before they get a rest, basically. I know it's a bit of a weird tactic, but largely I do think that was the response that we needed, to quote Robbie Holmes there. I do believe that indeed. And I want to quickly go over to the super chat screen because Daniel's just said Laporte is our Van Dijk and Torres was absolutely amazing. You know what, Daniel? I'm going to have to talk about Laporte big time because Laporte was absolutely excellent and I can't deny that he brings this composure and this assuredness to our defence that we definitely need. And Daniel, thank you so much for support, Daniel. I love you, pal. Absolutely loads. Thank you so much. And you're right. You're absolutely spot on. I've also got the timer on screen still. Let me get rid of that timer. See you later, timer. But you're right, Daniel. He was absolutely excellent tonight. And it's so obvious how much he brings to this team defensively. Laporte. He just brings so much assuredness to the team. And I love to see your things that you love to see. And let's get on to Ferran Torres as well. Daniel, you're correct. He was fantastic. A lot of people were a little bit nervous about Ferran Torres early on. And to that, I say, why? Where's your faith, lads? Where's your faith in Ferran Torres? Tonight, he showed exactly why we signed this guy for 20 million. 20 million. I'm sorry, but we've absolutely had Valencia's pants down. They're around the ankles and they're embarrassed and they're cold and they're tired and afraid. And we've got their talent. We've got their Phil Foden for around 20 million. He was so good tonight. He showed exactly why Manchester City was so excited by this incredibly exciting, incredibly gifted young Spaniard. What a player. I'm really excited by it. I mean, Ferran Torres tonight, I thought, had all the energy and all the directness that we'd missed for some time on the wing. It's not just the fact that, by the way, he can beat people. He clearly can. What I really like about Ferran Torres, he clearly just has that hunger to get goals and assists. I really like his direct nature to football, how he just kind of runs at people with pace, how he drifts here and there. Clearly likes getting in behind as well. He's got that ability to make assists and also at the same time kind of just be really clever with his movement. And that literally stuff that you love to see. Patrick Carolus over to this the super chat menu. Patrick really enjoyed that. Torres, Delap, Sterling at the weekend. Oh, don't do that to me, Patrick. That would be wonderful to watch, wouldn't it? Patrick, you're absolutely spot on. That was lovely stuff from those three. Thank you so much for the support, Patrick, once again. I mean, Torres, Sterling, by the way, was really good tonight. Delap, Torres, Sterling is youthful and energetic. I would definitely love to see that. But I want to also do give some credit over to Mahrez as well, because I thought Mahrez had a much better game than previously. Mahrez tonight was so willing to actually make the pass. And I know a lot of people think I hate Mahrez. I don't hate Mahrez. I just get frustrated at Mahrez when he doesn't take the best option, which he does sometimes more than most. But tonight, Mahrez was making the passes and I thought he was absolutely excellent. So if he starts out wide, I've got no problem with it. But I would like to see Torres play more time in the Premier League. Because Torres tonight was really, really exciting. He showed exactly why we bought him, basically. And I can't believe we got him for that price. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, look at big Dan Osterholt over there. Daniel Osterholt, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Daniel Osterholt dropping the $10. Daniel, what would I do about you? Dan saying, great game. Delighted to see Torres score and Sterling to get two. Not to mention pressing his back. It's there. You know, that gegenpress, man. Where was that against Leicester? That energy, that press. Is it any coincidence that this is a fresher, younger forward line? The pressing was absolutely there. from the start to the last, Daniel, and you're absolutely spot on. And it was lovely to see Torres score and delighted to see Sterling get two. And the energy from the team, Daniel, you're absolutely spot on, mate. There was loads of intensity. Daniel, thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. I want to talk a little bit about Cole Palmer, by the way. Cole Palmer was absolutely fantastic. Cole Palmer had loads of intensity to his game tonight. I thought Cole Palmer, even though he was young, he clearly growed into the game. And I love to see Cole Palmer get more game time, because I think if you're paying attention to Cole Palmer tonight, you'd realise how intelligent a footballer he was. There's one little thing that Cole Palmer did that got me really, really excited. When he was played through on goal and the keeper was coming out and he was at an angle, what Cole Palmer did, instead of lashing at it, he actually just dropped his shoulder and moved it past the keeper and got round him and played it across to Sterling. Didn't get the assist, but it was delightfully intelligent. The elegance and the gait on that play is honestly, it's on another level. That is your first start, and you're doing little movements like that. The guy is a natural. Do not sleep on Cole Palmer. For his first game, that was absolutely excellent for his first game, and he got the 90 minutes, which is wonderful to see. Papa Le Bon, thank you so much for the super chat, Papa. But there's no question, which I can't answer, but Papa, I love you, pal. Thank you so much, Papa Le Bon. Papa. Thank you so much, mate, but there's no question, unfortunately. Wrong button there. But Cole Palmer was excellent tonight. I'm really, really impressed, largely with the City's attitude. I mean, Cole Palmer, I've watched him an awful lot for the youth teams. What I like about him is that he's never, ever flustered. You've got to understand that occasionally youth players will try and keep it a little bit simple every now and then. But Cole Palmer tonight, he did start a little bit quiet in the first half, but he really started to grow into the game in the second half. He started to find his feet as well. There was an element as well occasionally where the senior players wouldn't always pass to him, which you do get occasionally when there's a new player in the team, especially when it's a young player. But what we saw from Cole Palmer tonight is that he has the quality. I mean, Guardiola really likes him. You can see why Guardiola really likes him. He uses the ball very intelligently, and he's got an awful lot of composure. And honestly, you've not even seen the best of him. Cole Palmer at his best, he's a dribbler, he beats people in tight places. He's the kind of person who would sit the keeper down. I know it sounds crazy, but hear me out on this. I'm not saying he's anywhere near that level. But do you know when like Messi kind of lifted it over the keeper when he's 1-on-1 and he kind of volleyed it over him? Cole Palmer is the exact kind of guy that would do that kind of thing. That's what I really like about Cole Palmer. The chat's frozen apparently on screen. Let me just quickly refresh it. But Cole Palmer is the exact kind of guy that would do that. He's got that same elegance and gait to his style, which I really, really like. He's a quality player, trust me, absolutely trust me. Cole Palmer's only going to get better and better and better. Zinchenko's out for 2-3 weeks, which is a shame. That's a massive shame. What I really saw tonight as well, by the way, is the pressing intensity back. And I also like to see Bernardo back. Bernardo coming back on the pitch was absolutely fantastic. And also, interestingly, Bernardo, when he came back on the pitch, actually went in midfield, which is really encouraging. He played alongside Rodri. You know, I'd love to see Bernardo get going that double pivot where occasionally he can get forward, but he can use that intensity and that ball retention to try and do something like he did similar against Liverpool at the famous Etihad game in 18-19 when he was absolutely everywhere. He was absolutely fantastic. But yes, I mean, Cole Palmer, Bernardo Silva, so it's great to see him back there. Over to the Bill ABC TV. Thank you so much, the Bill ABC TV. Jason, I think it is. Jason, thank you so much. Jason, thank you so much for the comment. It said, Steve, I like you and Ray. I emailed you both. Please read your emails. Do you know what, Jason, I saw your email. Sorry, mate. I've been so busy recently that I forgot to get back to it. And of course, I would love to chat to you on Zoom one day, Jason. I will sort that out, mate. But yeah, I'll get back to your email. Email me again. Don't mind if you pester me, mate. It's just I've been so busy. But thank you so much for the comment, mate. I really appreciate it, Jason. Good luck to you, pal. The Animal Lifestyle, good game with a clean sheet. Torres scoring and Sterling with 2. Will Ruben Diaz start against Leeds? And you should start streaming more on Twitch. The Animal Lifestyle, the Twitch will be coming back tomorrow, I promise you. I'm going to start a Football Manager save, so go and follow me at twitch.tv/Esteemed Company. But yeah, good game, clean sheet. Torres scoring, Sterling with 2. Diaz against Leeds, I think he's got a chance. One thing I will say is that defence all of a sudden, by the way, Laporte, how reassuring was Laporte tonight? Now put someone like Ruben Diaz alongside him, a bastard, a big physical, tough player with loads of leadership. I'm sorry, that gets me going. That absolutely gets me going. It's potentially very, very exciting. That's the kind of stuff you want to see, isn't it? Guys, thank you so much for the support, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a like. Do give this video a like and do hit that subscribe button. It would mean an awful lot for loads more Manchester City content coming on this channel. We're at 44,373. I get 23 more subscribers during this video, and we get to see 44,400. It'll roll over right there on screen. It'd be nice to see that. I was happy about that. I was already I was impressed as well with Sterling's effort tonight. He did miss a couple of chances, but he got forward constantly and he got the couple of goals that he deserved. I also want to talk about Mendy. Mendy in that first half, man. What was that about? Mendy in that first half was absolutely fantastic. He was beating people, genuinely got forward really well. He put in a couple of crunching tackles, Mendy, and he got himself an absolutely wonderful assist for Sterling. Lovely stuff, man. I was so happy for Mendy tonight to actually get a good performance in. Maybe, just maybe, all this press at the moment, maybe it's just got through to Mendy, you know. And also, Scott's just pointed out, yeah, Mendy played very well, good in my opinion. He was good. That was the Mendy we signed, as everyone was saying. That was the Monaco Mendy. I want to see more of that. It felt like we transported back to the 2017 versions of ourselves. And we got a young Mendy, the actual Shark Team Mendy, not this kind of like hobbling about... Mendy. I could have Dupe there being so cynical. Dupe to June. Whoa, Mendy had one big game rolling, guys. Mate, just give a little bit of positivity when it's needed. Of course, we're not saying this is the solution to the problems. And of course, we want to see more from Mendy. But when a good thing happens, call it. Let's grab onto any moment of positivity. What's the point in watching football, by the way, if you want to be cynical and miserable all the time? Largely, I think you should be positive when you get a chance to be positive. Of course, call things out. But if you see, green shoots of positivity, grab onto them. Water them, hope for the best, give him the encouragement he needs. Tweet Mendy and say he was absolutely fantastic tonight. He looked really good. Be positive if you can be, because I don't see the reason why you wouldn't be. Of course, we know he's not perfect and we want to see more from Mendy. But tonight, there were genuinely some comments. There were some positives. Stephen, don't be mean. I'm not being mean. I'm just saying don't be negative, man. Don't be sarcastic. I'm not being mean at all. I've got nothing against you at all, Dupe. I'm just saying don't be so cynical. It's nice to be positive sometimes. And I think the fan base in general at the moment, we're a very negative fan base. Not all of us, of course, but it's very easy to get in our own heads. I'm not just saying YouTube as well. I do it sometimes as well. Largely, we should be positive if there's a reason to be positive. Finn Roberts asking Diaz to start versus Leeds. Mate, I don't know. Maybe he will be. I think there's a good chance. Definitely. It was good as well, by the way, to see De Bruyne getting loads more chances as well. I mean, I was surprised to see the strength of that lineup. Genuinely, it was a really impressive. It genuinely was a really impressive lineup from Guardiola. I mean, I took it as Guardiola sending a message to those players, and to be honest, the message got through. I think it was pretty loud and clear that it definitely got through to those players. Mendy was great, but we still need a left back. Robbie, I don't disagree in the slightest. I don't disagree at all. Yeah, Mendy definitely, we definitely need a left back, but tonight it was good to see someone who could challenge at least that left back when we come in. Scott is saying, agree, he deserves the praise for his game and hopefully more to follow, and I believe he has it in him. Just needs to get that rhythm back. It's been a long time since he's consistently played. Hopefully, man, hopefully. It could be that we see our defence transformed. I totally agree. Sinster asking the big questions here, lads. Everyone's got to answer this question for Sinster. Sinster saying, which player do you think should get on my third shirt? It's growing on me a ton. That's a good question, man. What about Ferran Torres? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Ake, maybe? Diaz? Ferran Torres 21 is pretty cool. I mean, that could be iconic. I would probably get Torres if I was getting names on the back of the shirt. Foden, maybe. You could get like Cole Palmer or something like that. But since the third shirt's grown on me too, maybe I would say Ferran Torres 21 on the back of that third shirt's pretty cool. You got the 21 for David Silva. You got Ferran, which is really cool. I love it when you're cool enough and Spanish enough to get your first name on the shirt instead of your surname. So Ferran maybe on 21, Sinster. But everyone let Sinster know what you reckon you should get on the back of the shirt. All comments appreciated. It was great to see Torres score, by the way. I mean, as Andy said, great to see Torres score for his first goal and also an assist. Can anyone remember someone called Sane? Andy, don't get me going, man. Don't get me going. But what I liked about Torres is that you saw tonight a player with lots of versatility and lots of creativity in his game. What I loved about... I love the variety tonight. I genuinely love the variety to Torres' game. It wasn't that he was just like beating people. It was the runs in behind. It was the passing. It was the link up. It was the intensity with his press as well. Torres just needs time and he will get there. He's an excellent player with loads of ability. We needed that tonight. We needed that. We needed City to basically make a bit of a statement basically and find that intensity and that energy back. I'm hoping when Diaz comes in, he'll get the squad motivated again. He'll get the players kind of busting a gut. I'm hoping as well you get something out of Guardiola. How was Guardiola in the press conference, by the way? I've not seen it. Someone let me know how Guardiola was in the press conference. What was his mood like? Was he okay? Because largely, I mean, he's been a little bit down recently, so it'd be good to see if Guardiola was feeling a little bit more confident largely. Do let me know in the comments. Kunwar Ajay saying Sterling missed loads of chances, can't afford that in big games. Kunwar, you're absolutely spot on. I can't really defend Sterling's finishing in general. We all know he's not the best finisher. I mean, all I will say tonight is Sterling is that he got his goals through persistency in his movement, which is absolutely impeccable. His movement is impeccable. Unfortunately, he's not a great finisher, and of course that would cost us in big games, and we've seen it before, unfortunately. But it's a weakness that we're going to have to live with, unfortunately, because his movement gets him more chances than most. But obviously as well, hopefully he won't be relying on it to have that many chances going forward because it'll be a striker playing there. But Kunwar, you're absolutely spot on, mate. I can't disagree. But tonight he got a couple of goals. He worked really hard. Hopefully, as a backup striker, that's all he is technically at the moment for us, he's not bad, you know, for these kind of games. But guys, as well, don't forget, we're through to the quarterfinals, man. This is our competition. The Carabao Cup, man. It's our competition. The things that you love to see. City in the quarterfinals yet again. The season's just started, by the way, and we're already in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. What is going on? I don't even know who's gone through either. I don't know who's gone through, so I would love to see. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and do give this video a like. It's really, really appreciated. Let's get up to 300 likes. 665 people watching. Who's your man of the match tonight? Let me know who your man of the match was. It'd be good to know. 4 in a row, Bobby. Imagine, man. 4 in a row would be absolutely wonderful. It'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Bad play in the game, Killian. I don't think there was any bad plays in the game, to be honest. I thought everyone was absolutely fine, largely. I like Zach Steffen, by the way. I like him a lot. Something about Zach Steffen's really reassuring. I mean, he doesn't scare me in the way Bravo did when he first joined. Zach Steffen just seems reliable, man. He seems reliable. I thought he was really good. Everyone says man of the match Sterling, Ferran Torres, Palmer for Shoaib. I really liked Palmer tonight, by the way. Palmer, on his first ever start that composed around the first team. Absolutely impressive. Palmer is a very, very good player. Honestly, the thing is about Palmer, which most of you, I presume, haven't seen Palmer before, we've only seen like half of his game so far. He's an actual dribbler as well. He can really beat people for fun out on the right when he gets out there. And also, he's a finisher as well. He's a proper finisher. Guys, man of the match is Stephen for his great live stream. Oh, Danielle. Oh, what are you doing, man? Danielle, thank you so much. Is that Nicola in disguise there? You've been paid to say that. Thanks, Mum. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Lagan Cow saying, so far, Spurs, Newcastle, Man City, Everton, and Man United are currently heading their games. That'll be interesting to know. Delap might start versus Leeds. He might start versus Leeds. I can't see him starting though versus Leeds. I don't know why. It's just a gut instinct. I might be wrong. I know you all want Delap to start, but I don't think he was been rested for Leeds. I think Guardiola is still a little bit unsure of him. Not unsure of him, but not ready to trust him in a big game yet. I might be wrong, but I can't see Delap starting versus Leeds. We'll see. But that's just my personal opinion. But tonight, I really enjoyed that. I mean, I think that was important, you know. I think it was important to see City get some goals, find a bit of intensity. We need to find that intensity and that pressing back again. If we can get that midfield energy, we can sort out the covering at left back and, you know, in midfield and all that kind of stuff, and just get that system player back would be very, very very, very set. So I saw a great comment. Tanai Shah saying Ben Mendy got a software update. Yeah, he's got an upgrade. He's been waiting for some firmware. He's finally got it. Robbie saying, I can't really work out what sort of player Palmer is. Seems kind of Thomas Muller-esque. Is that a fair comparison? Honestly, everything I've seen him about 15, 20 times, and he always reminded me of Nasri. But there is a bit of Muller to his game as well. But he's a lot more creative than you realise. He's a lot more of a dribbler than people realise as well. Genuinely. He had a chance tonight where he was for in goal and he fired at the keeper. Playing for the under-18s, he would have cut back there and put the defender in his arse and put it in the top corner. That's what he did for the under-18s. Tonight, he didn't really dribble much. I think that's only down to him being young in this team, but he's a lot more of a dribbler. He's just a very elegant, gifted attacking midfielder. Trust me on Palmer. He's got a lot of potential. I can see why Guardiola really, really rates him. Steven's streaming like an octogenarian on the lash. I mean, I don't even know what that means, man. I don't know what it means, but it sounds amazing. So I would love it. I feel like you've been spammed there, Loop. I mean, you might be wrong, but I'll check. I'm sure he hasn't, mate. I'm sure we haven't agreed a deal. Ah, bloody hell. My laptop's just froze. That's terrible timing for the laptop to freeze. Please don't freeze laptop. Well, it's. I mean, I don't think we have agreed a deal for Tagliafico. That would be ridiculous. No, you're telling porkies there, mate. Parker reminds me of Dele Alli. Honestly, he's got more to his game than Dele Alli, trust me. Romano tweet, that's not true, is it? Is that actually true? Is he actually just tweeted that? I can't really see that anywhere. There's no Romano tweet about Tagliafico. That's just not true, is it? I can't see that anywhere anyway. No, it's not true. I can't see that anywhere. Delap to start? Maybe, pal. Maybe, pal. I think you've probably been spammed by a fake one, though, maybe. I can't see that anywhere, personally. I think that's probably... You're lying. Why are people lying? It's not funny, man. Just don't lie about it. Don't lie stuff. It's not cool. How does the Major play? He's a gifted attacking midfielder in the Major. I personally probably prefer Cole Palmer, but Nemaitra's got a hell of a right foot and he's got a good career in the game if he can make it, but I feel like he won't. More like Havertz and Nasri. Havertz and Nasri is, it's a very elegant combination. But I think Guardiola rates him. I think he rates him a lot, so we'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. I want to say thank you to all these people scrolling down the side of the screen here. These are my patrons, patreon.com/Esteemed Company, and the members will be on screen soon as well. I enjoyed this tonight. I hope you were really good. I think it's exactly what we needed tonight. I think we really needed it. It was a good performance. Don't forget, by the way, please go and download OneFootball. If you've not clicked OneFootball down there yet, by the way, why not? Go and do it right now. Download it. It helps keep this channel going and all that kind of stuff. So please do hit that download button. Daniel, man. Daniel, go back over to the Super Chat screen. Daniel's just paused it. Saying, logging off, sent you a DM the other day on Twitter. If you're interested in doing some work together, let me know if you got it. I probably missed it, Daniel. I shouldn't have my DMs open, by the way, because I get so many. I get like 20 a day, and I just have no time to reply to them all. It's not people just want to chat football, and I just sorry if I ignore you on Twitter, by the way, anyone. It's just there's so many comments. It's just really hard to get to them all, and I'm too busy making videos, and it's just a lot. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I don't ever mean to ignore anyone on Twitter. It's just... If you search at Stephen McAnee on Twitter, you see there's like 1,000 tweets at me a day. It's ridiculous. It's nice, but I can't get back to everyone. But Daniel, pester me again, mate, and we'll try and work something out, mate, because I would love to. I would love to. Thank you so much for the support, Daniel. I'm back over here, because Daniel's dragging me back in. But anyway, thank you so much to everyone. Big love, everyone. Subscribe, like. City have won 3-0. We're through to the Carabao Cup again. It's our trophy. We're going to win it again. 4 in a row. I won 4 in a row. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm not suffering from success, Robbie. I'm not complaining. I feel bad when I can't get back to everyone, but I try my best. You're all the best. I've got the best fans on here. City are through to the quarters. Come on, City. Wonderful. In a bit, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you tomorrow for 5 things learned. Cole Palmer, Ferran Torres, the future. In a bit.